Alright guys, welcome back. We got another chaos today. This chaos is going to be a little bit different in comparisons to the normal ones that we normally do. This one is Caius' chaos. This one takes a bit of work. This one is definitely going to be probably challenging, and I made sure to bring a good comp to compensate for what we're going to be dealing with. I have Hope, I got Zach, and I have Penella with me today. Hopefully these three champs are going to be able to champ this out. This chaos can get very hectic very fast without Caius and Noel here. Specifically more Caius for the Doom that he has, and Noel more so for his EX. They both have very different traits, but they both have very unique skills that the bosses that we're going to be dealing with today are going to be using to their best degree, and I'm going to be trying my best to counter that to some method. With that being the case, I'm going to do a quick showcase for what I do have. This is my Hope right here, and I have his artifact passives here. It didn't change too much from the last time I used them, but I did get a couple of better arts, so that's great for my Hope. Let's see here, then we're going to go over to Zach. I do want to switch out my top two for the Attack 108 and the Innate Brave, but in this situation right here, because his barrier is based off of his initial Brave, the higher his initial Brave, the higher his barrier, but in this sense I kind of want to keep him with his Soldier Grit boost right now. They may not be 2-star, but the damage increase and the max Brave increase are going to be definitely something that will help him out as we do this fight coming up. And we have Penella. Penella is going to be my way of handling the attacks when they put up their barriers, and hopefully I will be able to keep her EX gauge charged to the point where if one does go behind a barrier, I should be able to counteract it with her EX. Her EX is phenomenal for this stage and a great substitute if you don't have Caius or Noel here. Caius and Noel, they're not needed, but they definitely make the fight a lot more simple in the situation, but we're going to do it without them. And here we go. For friends units in particular, because of what these bosses do, I kind of want to... Oh, well, I do have a friend that has very good... oh, well, I can't take them. They don't have their summon voids done. But what I can do is take Leo here. He's good. And we're going to enter this chaos. Let's see how well this goes. The sub-boss before the main two bosses is something to be aware of. This boss has multiple different ailments, but this boss also can confuse the team too, so you want to be very mindful of the debuffs here. But with this team setup, we should be able to compensate for whatever he gets off before we go into the next wave. So I'm going to start out off with Zach and get aggro. And he's going to HP here. I do want to get her Hasan up right now, so we're gonna go with that. And we're gonna follow that up with an HP attack. And we're gonna HP attack with Zach. Now, this all mechanic is going to be something that could either be the confusion, or it's going to be the other mechanic where it'll give you two different types of poisons. One of them will be a Brave poison, the other one will actually be an HP potent dot. So you want to be mindful of this boss, this sub-boss particular skills. So we're gonna go with an HP attack with Canelo. And I want to do the HP attack with Hope. And we want to do an HP attack with Zach. And for Canelo, I want to use Region Waltz. And it looks like, yeah, it's the confusion. I'm gonna HP attack again with Zap. And we're gonna do an HP attack with Hope. So we'll increase its magic resistance here, but you should be okay for the most part. So we're gonna do another HP attack with Zap. EX is up, so we can go with this. And we're gonna do another Waltz. And we can do an HP attack with Hope. This is what I didn't want to see. I didn't want to see this one, but it's probably more or less going to be doing the group poison. And that's what I don't want, but we'll see how this one turns out. Gotta do an HP attack here. And we're gonna do a Brave gather. Okay. We're gonna EX here with Zach. Oh, we got HP attacks from both. Alright. So. We do have Pinella ready, and I can cleanse all the debuffs in this setup, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start off with haste. And we could go into the HP. And then have Hope follow that up with Last Resort. And we're gonna do our EX one more time. Get another HP attack in. Alright, and we're gonna finish this off with Zag. So B is starting. B is going for Zack, and A is going for Hope. In this situation, I'm going to keep aggro on Zack the entire time. It's just going to get a little bit more hectic as the fight progresses, but it shouldn't be an issue for how I predict how this is going to turn out. So I'm going to start off with haste on the just to get this rolling, and then we're going to follow up with an HP. And then we're going to reapply buffs from Hope's side. So we're going to do Shell first. And then we're going to do Protect You. Zack needs to get aggro, so we're going to work on that. And we can do Last Resort. And Zack can hit A, so I do want to do that, so I'm going to HP attack A. Then we're going to go with Penel here and HP attack B. And we're going to drop an HP attack on B again. Oh, we got Apocalypse, so we're going to use his EX, but first, I'm going to use the C65. We are going. We're going to use EX on B here. And we're going to Regen Waltz. And we're going to use Rush Assault on B. Hope is going to drop an HP attack on A. So that maneuver right there just gave my team an attack down. Yeah, lowers all enemies' attacks. So gotta be careful now. So we're going to break B. Oh, actually, no, we're not going to do that. Okay, right, now we can break B. That attack down is very potent, so we're going to drop an HP attack on B. Yeah, that attack down is extremely potent. I want to HP attack Waltz A. And we're going to use Apocalypse here. And we're going to do Last Resort. Okay. So Pinella is up, and since B has the barrier, we're going to use her EX on B. And we're going to go into another HP attack on A. Okay, barrier is gone. Now, I want to use Shell just to reapply buffs and protect here. And for Zack, I want to use Chain Slash on A just to break down its brave some. And I want to use C65 with Pinello, but first things first is I want to do Haste Samba first, Haste Rumba first rather, and then we're going to do her C65. And we're going to break B. Hope is going to use his last resort here. Zack is up. And I want to use an HP attack on A. And I'm going to use an HP attack on A. And I want to swap to my friend here. And I want to delay. Yeah, I'm going to delay A here. I'm going to do C65 with Zack. And then we're going to go into Summon. Just so I can capitalize on a lot of the damage that's about to happen. And this time, I'm going to use EX on A. Then we're going to regen once. And we're going to delay B now. And I want to do Rush Assault on A. going to use an HP attack on B. Leo's going to delay A. Zack is going to use Chain Slash on B here. And since B is about to get a turn, I'm just going to get a Brave in here. Okay. So we're going to use Apocalypse. And we're going to delay A again. Since B is going to attack all, we're going to use an HP. We're going to use her EX on A. And we are just going to play it extremely safe and do another Brave. Okay. I want to do Assault Rush on A. And we can do call for Precision Strike on B. And Zack is going to use Chain Slash on B. Okay, so we're going to use Hey Samba here. Ooh, there's no way that she's going to be able to break that. So I gotta use Hey Samba again. And we gotta do her EX on B. Gotta protect Zack here because he was about to do some real nasty stuff. And we're gonna HP attack A. Okay. So we're gonna reapply Bust with Hope. And we're gonna use his Apocalypse here. We're going to use Slash Resort. So we can do regen waltz just to get that back. And we can do an HP attack on B. And we're going to use Rush Assault on A. With hope in this situation, I want to use his C65, because I'm not exactly too certain what A is going to do, so I do want to play it safe here, and I'm going to drop an HP attack on B. And we're going to do another chain, actually we're going to do an HP attack on B. Going to do her EX on A. And we're going to use regen waltz. We're going to use Shell, and then we're going to do EX. I have plenty of turns left in this situation, so I think I can play more aggressive here. And I have plenty of skills left. And we're going to do Apocalypse here. And we're going to do Protect here. And I want to use Haste Roomba one more time, because I want to get B's Brave down some. And we're going to HP attack A. Going to use another shell here, just so I can use another last resort. And Zach is going to use Rush Assault on A. And we'll regen once. Good. That put her right behind B, so that way we can see what B's up to. And the beer is gone. Perfect. So now, Hope can get really aggressive and use Protect here. And we're going to use Waltz HP on B. And we're going to put the last Rush Assault into B. And we can do Shell again. And we're going to go offensively here. Okay, here we're going to use Apocalypse. Alright, that was Chaos. That was Caius' Chaos. I really did enjoy that fight. I actually had to pause for a couple of seconds to figure out what I was doing on my side, but that was actually a really, really good Chaos run. I enjoyed that fight. That actually wasn't as bad with Pinello as I thought it was going to be initially. I thought I would be taking some HP damage, but Zack being able to tank everything and Pinello being there as the saving grace. Oh, did take a quick step out for Leo, but I hope when he returned was massive damage at the last second, so gotta hand it to him. The most aggressive person in here being Zack, Hope, then Pinello, but Pinello was the real MVP by removing all the Brave. This fight was fun, and it is possible with X-Death, so if you do have him, there is that. And Caius and Noel, they are good for this fight too. I mean, they are featured here, so by all means, hey, if you need any help or if you need anything, by all means, please leave a comment, like, and share with your friends. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. Good luck and take care.